Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to my live. My name is Robin, and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Couture. I changed it up a little bit tonight. Let me know if you liked the timer, if you didn't like the countdown timer, if it gave you plenty of notice to hop on to the live. Just let me know. Also, let me know that you're here by saying hi in the comments. That's the only way I know that you're here. I'm using an online platform called StreamYard, and I'm actually broadcasting to multiple sites. I'm live in my Facebook page. I'm live in my Crafty Collab group, and I'm also live on YouTube. So I just wanted to let you know that in case you hear me refer to someone's comment and you don't see it in your post, it can get a little confusing. Also, if you're watching from the Crafty Collab Facebook group, the only way I know who you are if you comment is if you give StreamYard permission to show your name. So that means you just need to go up to the description of the video and click on the StreamYard link and allow them access to your name. Otherwise, you just kind of show up as Facebook user and I don't really know who you are. I see Jason is on from the family room and he says he likes the timer. Still playing around with things. When I first went live, beginning of June, end of May, I was using the timer. Didn't know if viewers like that or not, so I quit using it, but I think it allows people time to hop onto the live. My father-in-law just says hi from the old folks home. He's not an old folk. He's there for rehab. Love you very much. Silly guy. Again, my name is Robin with Robin's Egg Blue Creations and an independent designer with Couture. And we're going to be doing a fairly quick project this evening. I'm going to be using this Oh My Gourd I Love Fall. It is a size A 5x7 transfer, and these are $9.99. They are reusable silkscreen transfers. They are sticky back. They're reusable about 8 to 12 times, depending on how well you take care of them. And wherever you see this white, there is a fabric silkscreen. So all of the insides of my letters, like the D, the O, all of the insides of the gourd are all connected. So if you've ever tried to make a decal or a stencil with a Cricut or a Cameo, you have to do all the weeding and you inevitably lose the inside of a letter or some exclamation point dots, which I'm always losing the dots to my eyes or my exclamation points. This keeps it all intact. So if you've ever spent hours and hours weeding, this you don't have to do it all. One and done projects can be done in 10 to 15 minutes, if that, sometimes 2 to 3 minutes. So because these are reusable, I'm going to write the name of the transfer on the back of the backer sheet. That way I know if I'm doing multiple transfers that this transfer goes on this backer sheet and that this is the back of the transfer or back of the backer sheet. Put that away. If anybody has any tips for getting Sharpie out of clothing, I dropped that on my dress and hopefully I didn't ruin it. But I'm also using the 5x7 board and pillar stand. The great thing about this surface is that this stand detaches, so you can either put it landscape or you can put it portrait. And also, if I have, you saw me do the pumpkins a couple of days ago. So if you have the pumpkin cutouts, whoops, they also fit in. The stars that are in the catalog fit in this stand. The hearts, the house cutouts, all of those fit in this stand as well. I'm going to take it off right now while I am using it. So I'm going to peel my transfer off of the backer sheet. And I am going to fuzz a little bit. And fuzzing is just putting it on like a terry cloth towel just to pick up a layer of lint so that the adhesive of the transfer does not stick so hard to the surface that it pulls and stretches the silkscreen material. So I just put it on this terry cloth towel. You could also just use a plain terry cloth towel from your kitchen. You could also use your shirt. You just want to get a layer of lint so that it takes off a little bit of that adhesive. But don't worry, once you clean it, that lint will be removed and it'll be good as new again. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I eyeball most of my projects. So I'm just going to stick it down. And I'm going to kind of rub around where all that silk screen is to make sure that I have everything where it needs to go. It's like there's some lint right there. Something there. So I'm just going to rub down around my area, around the silk screen. Make sure it's good and down. And I'm going to be using orange peel, shimmer gold, grab that one on accident, shimmer gold, meadow, and I'm going to mix bumblebee with a little bit of black to make kind of a darker yellow. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not the best at color mixing. I did put a cart link in the description of all of the descriptions, so you're welcome to browse all of the supplies that I'm using. And I did put the paste singles in the cart. So once you open that cart, it opens up on my shop site, and then you can add or delete as needed. So I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow into my color tray. I'm going to add a little bit of black, but I'm also wondering maybe if I should do brown instead of black. Let's just see what happens. I know this will make it darker. I don't know if it'll give it the brown tone that I want. Hello, whoever just hopped on. I'm not for sure who that is. And I'm not going to add very much black at all. Let's put that over there. And then we'll just mix these two together and see what we get. Probably puce green, because that's always what I get regardless of what colors yep, looks kind of puce green. Doesn't matter what colors I mix together, I always end up with puce green. I probably should have done yellow and black, or yellow and orange. That looks pretty gross. I've obviously flunked color mixing 101. That's just going to be more puce. Oh boy. Let's just see what kind of colors we can mix together. I'm going to have a different one of these. Let's see if this one's any better. Yep. That other orange peel was a little too hard. It had dried up a little bit. I just need to add a little bit of water and it'll be good. Yeah, that's just turning more puce. So what everyone have for dinner this evening? Everyone had a great Monday so far? It's not terrible. Not quite the color I was going for. Let's add a little more yellow. do a little bit more yellow. I think we're getting closer. Okay, that's better. Pretty close to the color I was wanting. I was wanting kind of a brown tone. Yellow. So I'm going to open up my gold. I'm going to open up my meadow. So we're going to use what is called the hot mess technique on the gourd. Just trying to find all my little squeegees. So I need a squeegee per color. I think that'll work. And then we'll need one squeegee to mix them all around at the end. Excuse me. So in the hot mess technique, I'm just going to take a little bit of orange and I'm just going to dab it on my transfer. And I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow puce and then I'm going to dab it along my transfer. I'm going to go ahead and do the stem in this brownish yellow color. Hi Colleen, how are you? And then I'm going to do a little bit of shimmer gold and I'm just going to dab it in some of the holes. And then I'm going to do a little bit of meadow. Put a little bit more gold in there. Oops, wrong color. That's boo-booed. I put that in the wrong color. Just want to add a little bit more touch of gold in there. Okay. So then I'm going to take my clean squeegee. I'm doing good, Colleen. It's been a while since we've seen each other. So then I'm just going to take my clean squeegee and I'm going to get a paper towel because these colors will be really mixed together. I don't have anywhere else to put them and they won't fit in any of the jars. So I'll just wipe it on a piece of paper towel. So I'm just going to kind of run my squeegee down all those colors. And it kind of mixes them together, kind of marbles them together. It's kind of like, reminds me a little bit of making camouflage. Let me get a little bit of, so then I'm just going to keep dragging it to get rid of all the excess. And then we'll lift up our transfer right there and see what we have. So then you can see all the different colors that it makes. So I'm going to dry that. And that's called the hot mess technique. Okay. So then I'm just going to lay my transfer back down. And I'm just going to rub all of the areas that I haven't chalked yet. Okay, so I think, I'm just trying to figure out what colors. I think we'll do Gourd in the orange peel. So again, I'm just dipping my squeegee into the orange peel, and I'm going to drag it across the silk screen. And then I'm just kind of smoothing out all my little squeegee lines. And with this little squeegee, I've got a lot. Okay, so then I'm going to put the excess back in the jar. And then, so I'm going to pull that up next. Some of my pastes are still the old, whoops, see, I totally missed that whole spot. Some of my pastes are still the old formula, so it will dry in that silk screen. And if you let your paste dry in that silk screen, it'll peel it all up when you go to pull up your transfer. There we go. So I'm going to dry that. And then I'm just going to gently lay that back down. And I'm going to rub the Oh My. I think we'll do that puce color. So we'll pull that up. We'll dry that. Okay. So we'll rub where these little greenery laurels are. And I think we'll do those in Meadow. I've got a little bit of orange on that squeegee. So I'm going to dip my squeegee in the Meadow. And so then I'll just run it down the transfer where these greenery flowers are, the laurels. So then I'm going to pull up my transfer. And we'll get those dry. Hi, Ashley. I'm good. How are you doing? I've been showing my pin off to everybody. My little Be Happy yellow glitter epoxy pin. Okay, so we're just going to do the I Love Fall down here at the bottom. So I need to figure out where to add the copper. I guess I don't really need to add the gold. Since I've already got a little bit of orange right here. So I'll just pull the orange down to the love. Oops. And then I think we'll do the puce color the eye and the fall. And then I think we'll add, there's 2 little dots at the end of at the beginning and end of the phrase. I think that's where we'll add our gold. Now I just need a tumbler that matches that pen. You know, because I have a tumbler and a rainbow glitter, or a rainbow tumbler and a rainbow glitter pen. Now I just need a yellow Be Happy pen, or tumbler. Okay. So I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of water until I'm able to clean it. And then we'll get this dry and we'll clean up our mess. And I'll let you look at it up close. I forgot to pull out some ribbon. I was going to tie some ribbon around the base. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so let me clean up just a tad so I don't end up wearing all of this, especially since I've already dropped Sharpie on myself. So get these lids put back on. Put that to the side because I got a little container I can put that in. Okay. And I just have my little mess tray here that I can take to my sink. Okay, so let me show you up close. So for those of you that may have hopped on a little later, I did the hot mess technique on the gourd, where you just dot different colors all around and then scrape it all off, and that you're left with kind of that marbled color look. So I'm going to stick it in my stand. And the cool thing about this chalkboard is that it's a Couture boutique surface, and that means that once fall is over, I can spray it with water, let it sit for a little bit, and then take it off, and it will be ready for the next season or holiday or everyday decor piece that I might do. I'm just trying to line up. There's a hole on the back of this board. I have the old style, and then it has a pen or a little dowel, but I can't get the hole. You can't see the hole. There we go. And so then that keeps it. It's just a little pin that goes in the back. So there is our sign. I knew that I had some jute laying around. I would put that on, but I don't. So I will embellish it later, and I'll post a picture on. And thanks, Ashley. She also said you have a Be Happy cup in mind. You've been wanting to try it. Well, you may have a taker if you want to try it. I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping. Oops. This is this month's Club Couture transfer. You have a little over about a week and a half left to purchase it. It is a monthly subscription service. You get a size B 8.5 by 11 exclusive transfer and 3 chalk paste singles. And I think I have a typo. I think it's actually $19.99 a month. This month, your paste singles would be black, sage, and shimmer copper. You also get free shipping on this monthly subscription service. You do have to sign up for a 3-month minimum, but you're welcome to cancel at any time after your 3 months. And then you also get $4.95 flat rate shipping on any additional chalk site order. And that is a heck of a shipping deal. I wish I was able to take advantage of that. And then Couture also offers monthly specials and deals every so often. So you can take advantage of that as a Club Couture member. There is a starter kit that is $99 US. It is a $250 value, but this month you also get 2 additional transfers in your kit. You get the size A Chalking is My Cardio transfer, and then you get one of these 2 B-size transfers. Either I just want to chalk pretty things, or don't bother me, I'm procrastinating, and that adds $25 to the value of your crafty box. So instead of a $250 value, it is a $275 retail value. And if you sign up this month and you submit 600 PV personal volume by the end of September 30th, you can earn your $99 back. And so you could have a couple of workshops. If you signed up about 2 to 4 Club Couture members and then submit your own personal order, you could easily get $600 personal volume by September 30th. And again, you would earn your $99 kit value back, or your kit investment back. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching my live. And if you happen to be watching later, thank you for watching my replay. I will be on again at 7:45 on Wednesday, 7:45 Central Time on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.